Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you with 10 cards, one kit. I have a feeling though, I have so much planned for this kit that we may have to, what am I looking for, guys? We may have to do this in 2 parts again. So, right, do bear with me because we do need some card bases. So I'm just grabbed these. I'm going to do bigger cards because the kit is just so gorgeous. And why not? Why not indeed? So, the plan. What is the plan? Excuse me. Actually, I'm going to go with this one because the white inside of these ones. So, I might do actually a few different sizes. So, we'll do 5 of this size and then I might do some fancy fold ones or something. Let's just see how we go. So, right, I do have my die cutting machine just right next to me for some die cutting, but we have this beautiful stamp set. Let me grab some embossing powders. Now we have got, that's clear, I don't want clear. I've got some gold, which I think might be nice. Do bear with me, guys, 1 second. Oh, I've got this one, which is an Aurora Crystal Sparkle. This is Pink Sensation, so that might be nice. Right, I'm literally just grabbing a few out just to see what we have. So I think those should do us. Okay, so I've got gold, I've got a lilac, I've got like this peachy colour, which I'm thinking will go quite nice. We've got this pure Cosmos sparkle, we've got candy pink sparkle, we've got pink sensation, and then we've got this clear one. But the clear one I thought would be quite nice if we did our own background using that. So first thing that I am going to do is cut a piece of this down to the size that we actually need. So my card base is 5 by 7 if I remember rightly. So let me just double check. Let's fold that in half. Although, don't you just hate that? Bought cards when it just goes over. So, yes, 5 by 7. So I'm going to cut a piece down which is 4 3/4 by 7 3/4. So just like that. And then what I'm going to do, let's just move all of this out of the way. So this is just our first card. Yes, I'm going to come in with this stamp because I just think it's beautiful. I'm thinking let's do the whole background with it. So I'll just take that out. I do need an acrylic block, so actually I've got a nice big one up here. Okay, so let's use this. Okay, just like so. Now I need my embossing ink out, and I would have it so that everything is in the way of my ink. Oh, actually it isn't, because I completely forgot. I bought myself a brand new thing, what do you call it, like a stamp storage for all of the different pieces, like all the different inks that I had that didn't fit into what I already have. So I thought my ink was in the drawer when in actual fact it wasn't. It was up right in front of me. So, right, I've just gone over that with my anti-static powder bag, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use, this is a Nuvo embossing pad that I have, and what we're going to do is we're just going to stamp all the way around and create our own background. So, I'm going to do this everywhere. So I think this is going to look absolutely gorgeous. I love a good background stamp, so yeah, definitely pop you in there. And I'm just turning my stamp block so that we get different bits on different places. So yeah. Okay, I just need some at the bottom. Now I am stamping it all up because I'm not quite sure where I'm going to end up going. And I just find it easy just to do, oh there we go, that bit should be fine. Right, and then what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to grab one of these card bases actually. I do have a little tub for it, but I don't know where it is. I'm going to use the clear Aurora crystal coloured embossing powder for this, just because I think it should give it quite a nice, hopefully a nice sheen. So make sure I've got all the little bits. Yep, I'm liking that. I don't know if you can see that, hoping you can. So this actually came from my local charity shop, which has since shut down, which it shut down during COVID, because it used to have like a little craft area and I used to go in every week, and I have to say I am very much missing it. So I don't know where they've gone to, but yeah, it might be I'll have to have a drive around and see if I can find where my little craft section's gone. Okay, so I'm just going to put my heat gun on, but before we do that, let's get rid of this and let's put the heat tool on. Okay, I'm just going to start by heating it up underneath, and that should start melting quite nicely. I think the card's a bit, yeah, the card's just a little bit too thick. I don't know if that's showing up, but it's really nice and sparkly. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Okay. Right, last little bit. Just making sure all that embossing powder has melted. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that is so pretty. Now I do need to get that chalk off, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to grab a wet wipe and I'm just going to go over it with my wet wipe just to get that chalk off. Normally the grease off your hands will do it, but yeah, it does come off eventually, but I'm wanting it to do it right now, so I'm just going to use my wet wipe to do it. Okay, but please be careful because you can knock some of that embossing off. Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous. Right, just give this a blast dry. There we go. And that just looks so much better. So that is our starry sky. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? So let me just wipe up that embossing powder. So what I'm going to do is we're going to stick this on here like so. So I'm just going to use my glue for this. So this is just Nouveau glue. I'm going to put plenty on because I really want this to stick nicely. So that's our background all done. Make sure that we get it right. Now I'm going to need to put something heavy on this. So, but I only have one heavy block, so let's just hold on to that just a second. It is good, this glue, because it does take quite quickly, which is really, really nice. So yeah, I do like this glue for that reason. Okay, so I'm liking that. Let me pop, yeah, let me pop this back on to our acetate, like so. There we go. Okay, so that is our piece. Now, what I want to do is, where's the ephemera pieces? Let's have a look to see what's in the ephemera. So in my unboxing, I didn't actually show you guys what was in the ephemera. So normally I do, but there's that much of it here that, yeah, I didn't show you. Oh, look at that. So I'm thinking that I need, oh, look at this. I'm loving that fairy. I'm wondering whether to have the 2 fairies on. I like that. Then we've got mushrooms, we have flowers, another fairy, more flowers, absolutely, actually, not that one, that one. There we go. Oh, isn't this absolutely gorgeous? So with the oh, that's so cute too. Yeah, with the ephemera you can actually create your own sort of background. It's one of the things that I love about the ephemera packs. Right, I'm loving that. Now I want some of this paper. Yes, let's have a look which one. Oh, I think that one. Yeah, so I'm going to go with this one, and what I'm going to do is I just want to rip it like so. I have dropped a bow, that's fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that down to 4 3/4. And then this is going to be as if it's the little hill that it's sat on. So let's glue this down. Okay. So all over. And just like so. Making sure that's really nicely adhered down. And then I'm thinking we can have our little teapot on. How gorgeous is that? Let's grab some dimension. So I have this pack, which should be fine. Can get it out. Okay. So let's pop that on. And then I'm going to put some bits around here, because I think it'll look really, really nice if we have it so that it is nicely raised up. So yeah, definitely. Now this has been in my stash forever and I'm trying to use them up. So if you're thinking, why am I using little tiny ones, then that is the reason why, because I have so much of them, it is just ridiculous. Right, okay. Now unfortunately these ones come off quite easily. When they come off quite easily, I don't like to just put glue over the top. I will just sit and take them off, but I'm one for not wasting, so you know. However, if I don't start using this stuff up, I'm going to end up having to bin it. I had to bin a few the other day. I was doing something, I didn't record it, but I was doing something, and I got a couple of these packs out and I ended up binning them, and it was just because the stickiness on them wasn't there anymore, which is just such a shame, because you know, money's being spent, so we buy this stuff to use, so we should be using it, but instead it's been sat in my stash. Right, I'm actually can get away with just doing a few and then doing the glue over the top, because that should be fine. Just make sure that we've got the ones that need to come off, right, because I think these are the same. I think the sticky has about gone in them. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue over the top of everything. So I've done a couple of them and then I've left the others. They will be completely fine. Right, so there's that, and then we're going to have our little fairy. So I'm only going to have the one fairy. So again, I'm going to raise her up as well. So let's do the same. Okay, I don't even know where these are from. I think they're from Boys actually, a local Boys store. Okay, and just there and there. Right, so again, I'm not going to take them all off because, yeah, we'll be here all day. I think as long as I've taken a few off, yeah, we should be fine. I mean, I've never had any issues with my cards falling apart, so all is good. But I just think if we take a couple off, then we're guaranteed that those few will always stick. But yeah, it's actually, I'm saying these were easy to come off, but they're not easy at all. So I think they would have been just okay, but I'm just sort of being sure. Okay, let's stick these down. Right, and then last but not least, I would like a sentiment, and I'm thinking that we should have the thank you very much, and I'm going to do it on some cream card. Right, no, that's not very good. That one I'll do. Where's my stamping block? That will be fine. And I'm thinking, should we do navy? Like, oh no, let's do the French ultramarine. Why not? So making sure we've got plenty of ink on. Just as something different. And I'm going to stick that down. Oh, I think this might be about to run out, actually. Okay, try that again. I like it, but I don't know if I can't really see it up on camera. I'm just going to do it again. I think I'm going to have to get a re-inker for this one. Right, let's store it upside down. I normally do store them upside down, so I don't know why I haven't this time. Right, I'm going to try just the jet black, so I'm just going to use my archival for this and see what the jet black looks like. Oh, that looks much, much better. Right, okay, so let's grab the coordinating die. Okay, let's get that out. So I want to say it's this one. And when we get it the right way, it is. I'm just going to grab some blue tape. So this is just post-it note tape that I got from Amazon. Right, let's have a look. So stick that on there like that, and then I'm going to grab this, turn my machine on. Right, move all that. Okay, move this open. It is a card base, but it's not a card base that I can use anymore because it's got damage. So when that happens, I just put them off to the side and I use them for other things. So just didn't turn my thing around enough. Right. Okay. There we go. That's better. It moved. Right, so there's our sentiment. I mean, doesn't that make life so much easier? And then I think we'll pop our sentiment just there, like so. How gorgeous is that? Oh, do you know what? This is absolutely beautiful. So I'm just gonna, again, we're gonna stick this up with some dimension. Okay, let's take those backing off. Yeah, they're sort of lifting up, which is telling me that these need to actually definitely be used, and soon. Okay. Right, let's pop a little bit of glue on, and then I'm going to pop that on just there like so. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Now, while I was in my stash, I looked through my peel-offs. So I got the ones out that have already been used, but the other thing that I did as well was I got ones out that I thought would complement the kit really, really nicely. So I'm thinking the stars, actually. Or the hearts. This is, oh, I don't know. So yeah, what about the stars? Oh, silver or gold? Silver. Has to be silver. Although, what about these iridescent ones? Yes, I think these ones definitely. So I'm just going to stick a few of these on. So again, these have been in my stash. These didn't come from Love from Lizi. They were gifted to me. They were sort of, I did inherit quite a lot of craft bits and pieces to use off a family member who has just recently passed away, which is really sad. So it's nice to know that she's still with me. Right, okay. There we go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous? Oh, do you know what? I love it. I absolutely love it. So there's our first card. I can't believe that's taken me 20 minutes. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So there's our first card. So yeah, have a look through your stash, see what peel-offs you've got. You don't have to use the Love from Lizi ones, because like I said, I'm going to start, and I've got so many peel-offs now that you know, I'm not just going to stick to one type. Right, okay, so let's get another card base. Right, and then what we're going to do is I want some of the papers, so let's have a look. Right, I can get rid of that. That's off the die set, so I need that. Right, okay. Oh, is that off the, no, that's off the ephemera. I'm thinking I want to use some of this triangle. It's not my favourite, I'm not going to lie. Definitely not my favourite. However, let's see how we can use it. Because, yeah, it's not the nicest of papers. That's just my personal opinion. It doesn't mean that we can't use it. Right, I'm just looking for my scissors because we can save some of this. I think sometimes if you've got a paper you don't like, you'd be surprised at what you can actually achieve with it. Okay, we only need a small amount of this. So what I'm going to do is glue this bit. Okay, I'm going to stick that on there like so. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same to this bit like that. I need to actually keep an eye on the time because hubby is working today and he will be ringing me at about 20 past 2. He rings me every break, which is lovely. Right, and then we're going to stick this one on as well. So just going to go all the way around, and I'm putting glue on the base because I'd like to keep some of the paper. As much as I don't like it, we could still use it, and I do feel like we could do something like make it nicer, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to cut this down. Okay, so keep those bits, we can use them as tabs. Right, now that I've done that, I've got these really thick gold peel-offs. Again, they didn't come from Love from Lizi, they are just what's in my stash, but I'm thinking that really thick gold just across that border is going to really help it, and it is. So we're just going to do that. Okay, which is really nice. Right, and then those bits we can use on something else. Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. Now let's have a look, see what else we have. Now we do have, what do we have? Now it's deciding, now that I've got the base on it, it's deciding what else I want to do. Oh, do you know what, I might even bring in another paper. Is that too much? I think it might be a bit too much. I think if I'm to bring another paper in, it needs to be a plain paper. So let's grab some of this blue. Yeah, this might work. Right, we're going to tear. Okay. Yes, that's exactly what was needed. So let's tear this. Oh, this is, do you know what? This is really good cardstock. It's super thick. Oh, look at that straight away. How much better does that look? And actually, just having a little piece of that paper showing through makes it look so much better. I mean, that does actually look quite nice now, I do have to say. Right. It was, I know when I saw the kit being unboxed, it was one of those where I was thinking, what am I going to do with that triangular paper? But you know me, guys, I like to have a challenge. Now, I'm loving that. It just says that I need that. Oh, I only have one more of them left as well. I'm thinking outside our little house maybe have either the deer, or what about the bear? Oh, I think we should have the bear. Yeah, let's have the, although I've got the fox. Not the bear. The bear's shouting out to me, so I think it's going to be the bear. So let's stick this one. This one I'm going to have flat. Okay. And just like that. And then this one, we're going to have this one raised up. So let's grab our dimension. Okay. There we go. And oh, I'm wondering if the dogs are actually behind me. Oh, they are. They've gone to sleep. I had to have a little play with Lady. So we were having a tug and war before I could come back and do anything else. So, yeah, she likes her attention. Right, I'm not going to take all of these off. I'm literally just taking a couple off. That is it. And then we're gluing them because, yeah, we're just going to end up here all day otherwise. Right. Okay, and then you're just going to sit on there. So I'm loving that. Now we do need a sentiment, so let's have a look at how it, oh, that's actually turned out to be a really, really pretty card. I really like that. Now I'm thinking that we're going to put some stars on. Yes, let's put some stars on. I know that I should be putting the sentiment on, but no, stars first. Okay, so just going to pop different ones around. Okay, so there's 3 of those ones, and then one there. Come on, one there, and one there. And then we've got some really, really teeny tiny ones right up at the top. I might have to take the thing out, actually, off this bit. So when you've got really tiny, what do you call them, peel-offs like this, sometimes it's better to get rid of that negative if you can. My nails, for some reason, well, they've all broken. There we go. So that makes life so much better. And then because I'm really sad, this piece I'm just going to stick somewhere, and I'm going to use that in something because we can. Right, that's so much better. Now we can see, guys, so we can see what we're doing. Okay. And it gives us an idea as well of what we have on our sheet, because sometimes, I mean, that looks so much better, doesn't it, without that backing. But yeah, okay. Oh, I'm liking that. I think one more. Actually no, I'm going to put another one next to it because, yeah, I feel like we need it. There we go. Right, perfect. Loving that. So I'm going to grab my sentiment stamps again. Right, what stamps, what sentiments do we have? So let's bring them back, and I've dropped the back in. You make the world more magical. I like that one. I'm wondering whether to put it on there, but emboss it with the gold. Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. Okay. So we are going to do some embossing again. Right, put that on. Grab this. I'm just going to make sure there's plenty on there. And then I'm going to stick that down. I'm going to come in with the gold embossing powder. Okay, so let's pop that on. Okay, just like so. And then using our heat gun, we're just going to heat this up. Try and do it on camera so you can see the magic. Oh, look at that. I love seeing it change. Come on, last little bit. There we go. How gorgeous is that? Everything is falling, honestly. Right, my desk was really tidy when I started this video. I actually tidied up for the first time ever, and then everything's ended up going a mess again. So it might be that I'll have to pause you guys and, yeah, tidy up again. Okay, right, I'm gonna say it's that one, and it is okay. And I'm just gonna grab, oh, let's grab this off here because we can reuse it. Okay, come on. Right, and then let's run that through our die cut machine. So there we are. So that should have, yep, gone through. So let's move all of this. I am going to stop the camera in a minute, just so that we can tidy up just a little bit. And then I'm going to have this, I think, just up at the top actually. So let's raise this up. So I'm just going to grab my dimension again. Okay, like so. And on there, and a couple of bits in there. Okay, I should be able to take all of the release paper off these ones, just because there isn't that many. Although I'm still going to put a little bit of glue on. Right, okay, and that's just going to go there. So there we have it. That is our second card. How gorgeous is that? Isn't that just beautiful? Do you know what? I never liked that, but I really like it on this card. How nice is that? Right, okay, I'm going to stop the camera, tidy up a bit, and then we'll be back to make card number 3. So we're a lot tidier. I'm glad I tidied up actually, because what I ended up doing was I've done some sentiments. Yeah, and I forgot about the washi. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to actually make a full card with this washi. Well, first of all, we're going to cut a piece down because that washi is gorgeous. So I'm going to use the washi and I'm going to use peel-offs in between. So we're making our own paper. So the first thing that I'm going to do is we're going to cut a piece down to 4 3/4. I'm just going to use the brown cardstock that came in the kit to 6 3/4. So we've got that border. So then what I'm going to do then is we are then going to use our washi tape. So let me get rid of the card base. Okay, and we're going to have it so that it goes over the edge, because then that way we know that it's definitely going to stick. Now right, I think I want to use these up, so we've got 5 of them, so we're going to do a bit of mismatch, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, we've got these star ones, so I might use a couple of those. And I'm thinking not the sway. Oh, although could we have the sways? Right, and maybe let me just check, because it could be that I don't use those two, we just use the sways. Now I'm going to use the medium one, I think, because what I'm thinking is we could have it, yes. So actually I'm going to use the sway ones. Okay, and I'm just going to put them across like that, and then we're going to get another sway piece off. Okay, pop that bit on, because we can use that in another project. And then we're just going to pop that just along that edge, like so. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, so let's fold that over as well. I'm liking that. Now, I definitely want to use these up. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to pop one there, like so. Okay, and cut it off, because we can use that again. And then do this side. Okay, just like that. So it just goes to show that so it's just something like sort of different, and show you how to make your own papers using things that you wouldn't normally use. So we're using the washi and we're using peel-offs. I mean, how fun is that? So there's that side, and then I want this bit. But I mean, how nice is this paper actually looking? So then we're just gonna turn that around, and then where it comes over that edge, oh, right, I just need to lift that out because we haven't done that properly. There we go. Okay, and then I know this bit will need cutting off, like so. There we go. Oh, how gorgeous is this gonna look? Do you know what? I think this is gonna now be my favorite card, because I think it's just gonna look amazing. So then again, coming in with our sway peel-offs, we're just gonna cut these down like so, and then on this piece, and it just gives it that nice decorative edge as well. So these sway peel-offs actually came in one of the add-ons, so the variety peel-off pack. So that's where these ones came from, and I'm going to pop that on there, like so. So that's why we keep our little bits. How nice is that? And then, actually, I want a little bit of tape. So just across there, like so. And I'm just going to stick that on, and I'm going to cut that piece there. Perfect. And then we want another sway just across there, like so. So there we go. It all looks nice and matching. Right, okay, so let's pop that back. Oh, sort of sticking on top of each other. Okay, so I'm just going to grab another bit and we're going to do this side, and I'm just going to keep doing this all the way along. But yeah, it, like I said, it's just something just a little bit different to do with your washi tape and with your peel off. So we are creating our own backing paper. Oh, we've got a bit stuck on there. Right, stick that back down. Okay, and then we're just going to go across there. Okay, so just like that, and then that can be trimmed off. There we go. And fold that around. So I prefer to have them folded around because then they're not going to lift up at all. Can we get away with just using one of these? I'm not sure if we can. No, we can't. So I'll need a bigger piece. Okay. Oh, although there's quite a big gap between them ones, so that's fine. See if we can have it the same. I hadn't realised that I'd done that, but I've done it there as well, so it's a lot closer. Okay. Right. So loving that. Okay. And then again, let's fold that over. And then the last bit of washi, so this needs to be quite close up, like so. And again, I'm going to fold that over. And then this is where we use those little bits. So I'm going to put one on there, and we're going to pop one along there. So there we have it. That is our made cardstock or paper using peel-offs and washi. How gorgeous does that look? I really like that. So I'm going to just grab my base because everything is sort of like lifting up where I folded it over, and all we're going to do is we're just going to pop our glue over the top of it, which will keep it adhered down. So like so. Make sure there's plenty of glue, and the way it just sort of sticks up. Yeah. And that ensures that it's not going to move anywhere. Right. Okay, and then let's stick it on there. So, oh, just tuck you back under. There we go. Come on, under you go. Some of them are not wanting to play ball. I'm thinking I should have probably left the ends just a little bit longer on some of them, but that's fine. Okay, so there it is. That's all nice and adhered down. So we have that. Now let's have a look at our ephemera. And on this one, I'm very, oh, actually, how about we just have you make the world more magical. Oh, how about just that? Oh, I like that. And then we do have, oh, actually we've got the ribbon, haven't we? So let's grab the ribbon. So I'm thinking we can do a bow, maybe in that gorgeous pinky colour. Which I want the, let's have a look. I think that one actually. So let's take that off. Right, okay, and then I'm just going to use a piece of this to create. Now a glue dot has been used, which I don't like, but I suppose it's the only way they can sort of do it, but you end up like ruining quite a bit of your ribbon. Okay, just a little nice little bow like so, although I think that's going to be a bit too little. Oh, no, I think that's alright actually. So right, yeah, and then that can just sit on there like so. Oh, that has got a glue dot on it. But yeah, oh, I like that. Right, so that's what we're going to do. So which way do I want a bow? Let's have it that way. I'm just going to put plenty of glue on and stick that onto our ephemera piece, and then I'm just going to go around like so and stick that on there. And then I'm going to have that. I'm not going to have anything raised up on this, so we are just going to have it as is. And then last but not least, I'm going to come in, actually I'm going to come in with the rhinestone ones. I think I'm going to use that brown colour. Yeah, 2 and 3, and then just 2 down the bottom like so. Oh, did you hear that? That was Lady. Wow. Yep, she's definitely in a deep sleep. Oh, how gorgeous is that card? Do you know what? I love that. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. I'm really impressed with that. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so there's that one done. Okay, what time are we on? Right, let's do another one. Okay, so I want to do the same again, but I don't think we could, I suppose. Right, let's go with orange, which is a bit of an unusual colour, I know, but so let's cut this down. So I'm going to do the same, so 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Okay, put them off to the side, and so that'll go on there. And I want to use the washi again because I really do want to do this the same. Well, similar. I'm going to stick that bit on there. I'm going to do 2 pieces, like so. Okay, so let's fold that behind, like so. Like, loving that. Let's then bring in, I'm going to bring in these ones. These are bronze. I'm going to bring in the thickest width, and we're just going to go all the way, and again do it on this side as well. Okay, so just fold all of them over. Then let's bring in the ribbon, and I want to go with this orange ribbon. Do I want the orange or do I want this colour? Oh, I'm not sure actually. No, let's go with this colour. I like this colour. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this off, and then I'm going to cut another bit off to create a bow. And do I have? I do. I'm going to grab some really thin tape. So just stick that down. Okay, like so. And then I take that off. So this is just red liner tape. Okay. Right, and then I'm going to just, oh, that looks as though I've done that completely wonky. That is not good if I have. So stick that on there, and then just behind, I'm just going to grab some of this one. So it's just some double-sided tape just to tape this down like so, so that yeah, it is. Oh dear. Right, be back in a sec. Okay, really sorry about that. Yeah, Quincy unfortunately was poorly, wasn't he, Lou? Lucy is an absolute angel. I can't clean up sick at all, because otherwise I would end up being, and then Daddy's at work, so well, hubby is at work, so Lucy very kindly cleaned it up for me, didn't you, Lou? Yeah. So yeah, I had to sort of quickly get off. I was too sort of slow to open the back door for him. But oh, poor little boy. Anyway, yeah. Are you gonna put her in? Are you gonna say hello to everybody, little lady? So I have a little lady, and she's gonna probably try and get onto my desk. Oh no, she's not. She's gonna give kisses to mummy. Oh, hi little lady. So yeah, lady woke up and tried to help, but we don't need help, do we, lady? No.
No, we don't.
No. Mwah. Right, are you going to take her? Bye bye, princess. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun. So while Lucy was cleaning up, all I've done is I've just stuck my card onto my card base, and I've made a bow, and I've just seen me stick that down. So I'm going to use these mushrooms that came in, because I thought it'd be quite nice if they were sort of our, yeah, I need one more mushroom. Do we have one more mushroom? Got a cup. Yes, we do, but I think that one's maybe a little bit too big. I want it low. No, there, that's quite nice. And then I was thinking that we can have the little bow down at the bottom, so yeah, so that's what I'm thinking for this card. So let's get these yeah, all nice and adhered down. So that was a little bit of excitement, wasn't it? Yeah.
I love you, Quincy.
So Quincy is old. For any of you that don't know, he is 17. 16, sorry. He will be 17 in April. Well, actually, we think he was born in February, but we got him on the 18th of April. So yeah. We're not quite sure what date he was born, which is such a shame, but yeah, so I think technically he turns, it could even be January actually. No, February I think it is. We reckon he was about 6 weeks old, so right at the end of February we're thinking that is when he was actually born. But yeah. Right, I want to add on, do you know what, we can add some more of these gold stars, because I think these gold stars are going to look lovely. So let's do that. So just to add in to the background. Okay, so them ones, and then we have these ones. What do you think though?
Yeah.
Do you think it looks nice?
Yeah.
Excellent. And then we're going to have the little baby tiny ones. Aren't they super tiny?
Yeah.
Okay, and then one more. Oh, that one nearly went off. Actually, I say one more. I think I want another 2. Right, let's do this one, because we don't, one there, and I think one up here. Oh, actually, that one came off, so we may as well use it. I think I'm going a bit mad with the stars, Lou, aren't I?
Yes.
But we need stars, don't we?
Yes.
So, all good, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, there we go. Now he's come back to see if he can get some more food. He can get lost. He's just been sick. So, right, there you have it. There is our 4th card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video there on these 4 cards that are just absolutely beautiful, and come back and we'll do the other ones, because this video is already quite long. So yeah, look out for part 2. Thank you so much for watching part 1, and I will see you again in part 2. But until then, please do all take care and happy crafting. Bye.